Hi everyone, today I want to do a quick video on how to use a cotton t-shirt to make elastics or ties for face mask. Sometimes this is called t-shirt yarn, but I'm only doing it in quick strips instead of one full bundle. There are some cool videos that show how to make actual t-shirt yarn, and I can link those below. First, you're going to take a cotton t-shirt, ideally 100% cotton. This did have a little stretch, and you're going to just cut through that bottom hem to remove it. I am using a rotary cutter instead of scissors, but you can do this with scissors as well. And you want to do I was doing about 1.5 inches per strip. And so after you cut it, you're just going to take that piece and totally stretch it out, and this will prevent it from fraying if you see it kind of rolls up. So after this, I don't do any stitching or anything like that on a serger. I just keep it exactly the way it is. I'm going to show you how to cut it from a slightly different angle, just to show you I'm not doing anything special when cutting. I just measure out the width I want. I haven't tried anything smaller than 1 inch just because it does roll up. I figured that would be too thin. So like 1.5 to 2 inches, perfect for these ties. So you just take it. That's how thick it looks before you stretch it out. And you start pulling. There you go. And then when you are using this, you're just going to cut off those seams that you see at the beginning of the end. And then I'm going to show you here, we're going to stitch it to a mask. I do have a full tutorial on the mask that I'm creating, and I'll link it above if you'd like to check that out. I have been measuring these out for 7 inches a piece for behind the ear mask. Feel free to do 8 inches to give yourself a little bit more room. The tutorials that I was seeing originally stayed at 7, so that's what I've been doing. And these do have a little bit of a stretch, so they've seemed fine for me. But again, if you're donating these masks or anything like that, going a little bit bigger is always helpful, since some people need to wear these over their N95s. Now, when I begin the stitching, I try to place these. This one I actually showed top in the corner. I've actually been placing it just a little bit lower now, so they're not right in the corner. And I'll show a photo of another one at the end of this, just to give you an idea of placement. I stitch it all the way down the side. I do back stitch over where the tie actually meets the mask, just to make sure it's securely stitched. In the previous video I've done, I did say that I taught myself how to sew about 2 weeks ago. So no guarantee on if this is the perfect way to do it or if I'm wasting thread. I just felt like it was more secure if I did it twice. And then I'm going to add the second side and do the exact same thing on both. I have been creating the full-on ties, making my own bias tape, things like that, for cotton ties for a lot of the masks to donate, but it's very time consuming. And I figured a lot of people that are not essential workers but want a face mask would be more than happy to just do behind the ear. So this is partially how and why I started using the cotton t-shirts. Not to mention, most elastic is really hard to find right now and sold out everywhere from people making masks. So this is quick and easy, and these are pretty comfortable to wear. So I hope this was helpful and a great option to use if you have any old t-shirts laying around, since elastic is so hard to find. Comment below, let me know how this method works for you. I know I've been making the mask much quicker with this method. Thanks, guys. Bye.